Hey guys, what's up? It's Eric Paul. It's been a long week of no videos, and the Toronto Raptors are playing against the Philadelphia 76ers in the second round of the playoffs. So, right here, it goes to Game 6, and the Raptors are leading the series 3-2. Now, I'm going to address something in this video about the latest NBA playoff push by the Lakers. Now, I'm sure people have heard about it or even thought about it, and it's pretty true. I mean, you know what the NBA does with the Lakers. They don't like it when the Lakers lose, or at least the Lakers don't have a chance to be put on a national pedestal. But this new video out called the 2013 Lakers Playoff Conspiracy, and it's really not a conspiracy. It's just it's pretty much fact. I mean, you're living in the dark if you can't really even go, well, maybe, about that. Even Lakers fans, they're just like, yeah, our team's getting gifted right now. Someone made a good point in the video at the very beginning. It's not if the Lakers make the playoffs, it's when and what team will the NBA take out of it to get the Lakers in. And it's looking like it's going to be the Utah Jazz. So, the Jazz, they're probably not going to get in. Even if they play better, they're not going to get in. The Lakers will be pushed in by the league in some way, shape, or form, in a dramatic fashion. Probably the last game of the season. The Lakers will have to win to get in, and if they lose, they're out, or something like that. Or the Jazz need to win, or something like that. But that's my 2 cents on that issue. The NBA playoffs are coming up this pretty soon here. There's like, I don't know, 5 games left for most teams. It's about 5 games left in the regular season. So it's pretty much wrapping up. The Eastern Conference locked up today, so all 8 teams have clinched, and that includes the Milwaukee Bucks and the Boston Celtics. My picks for the Eastern Conference would be the Pacers getting to the finals, the Eastern Conference Finals, against, if it would work out, I think it would end up being, if it's even possible, against the Knicks or the Heat or something like that. I can't remember exactly how the brackets formed. But actually, yeah, it would end up being the Pacers and the Knicks if the picks were correct and the game wasn't rigged. But it is, so it's going to be the Heat and the Knicks, and the Heat are going to win. In the Western Conference, there's probably the hottest team right now, in my opinion, at least the most deadly team, especially at home, are the Denver Nuggets. And other than the Nuggets, it would be the Spurs. I think that the Thunder have too many weaknesses, but that's not going to stop the league from getting them in there. So, throw out the other teams. Memphis, they don't have a chance. The Clippers, they don't have a chance. The Spurs, they're not going to be given a chance. And the Warriors and the Rockets and the Jazz, at least at this point, right at this moment that I'm recording this commentary, it's the Jazz. It's going to be the Lakers. They don't have a chance. So it's going to be probably, if the standings stay where they are right now, the Thunder and the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals, and the Thunder will win that. And that would mean, according to my prediction, a repeat of last year, the Heat and the Thunder. And this time, it won't be the Heat winning. The Thunder will somehow beat the Heat with some really bad officiating. I'm sure that's what it's going to end up being, because it's always that way every year. You know, there's always one series that was just flat out rigged. You know, it's so obvious. And, you know, last year people are saying, well, it was either the Celtics and the Heat or the Spurs and the Thunder. I think both series were rigged, to be honest. I mean, if we had a Celtics-Spurs finals, who would have watched that? I'll tell you right now, I would have. That would have been an amazing final, but no. It's going to be the Heat and the Thunder are going to win. If they don't, well, that's just a skill thing. You can only rig a game so hard. The team still has to be decent enough to get to the scenario of getting those close calls and getting the officials on their side. But if everything came out, if everything panned out like it should, it would probably be the Nuggets and either the Knicks or the Pacers in the finals, because those teams are hot right now. They can't lose. The Nuggets are on a 4-game winning streak at this moment. And I'm pretty sure, the Knicks are on a 12-game winning streak. So right there, those teams are the two best streaks in the league right now. That's what you want right before the playoffs. They would be the hottest teams, but they're not going to make it. So that's my 2 cents on that. You can take the information as you may. You can disagree. I mean, if you want to comment about it, I'm sure I will get some rage, but, you know, it's the state of affairs right now with the NBA, and that's just what it is. Well, I had to get that playoff prediction video out of the way. I always have to do that. You can see right now that the Raptors have a 1-point lead at this point in the game. The 76ers played incredibly tough. But right there, Greg Oden, he kind of nails him a little bit into the coffin. And then a pass from Greg Oden again. DeMar DeRozan gets the shot. When you see the stats at the end, I don't think I ever subbed out DeMar DeRozan or Kyle Lowry, but right there, Andrea Bargnani gets the dunk. It turned into a free throw contest, and the Raptors come out with the victory, 114-109. I was thinking this was going to go to Game 7 again, like I did with the Kings in that other series. But the Raptors move on, and in an unlikely 1 seed, the Toronto Raptors are finally in the Eastern Conference Finals. To the dismay of David Stern and the rest of the NBA, one of the least marketable teams is in the Eastern Conference Finals, and Kyle Lowry is in the Player of the Game. You will you will see who they play in the next round, and you'll also see the Western Conference Final matchup, which kind of surprised me a little bit, but still really intense. I love this series. I love the matchups, and now I can really start forming some storylines with these playoff series. Some really big teams, big names are going to be in the next few videos coming up here. Kyle Lowry with 17 assists and 25 points. Just unbelievable how clutch that really is. You can see he played the whole game. I only subbed out Batum for a little bit, and DeMar DeRozan played for the whole game as well, all 40 minutes. And you can see the last 4 guys here never got a shot. And the Raptors are going to face the Heat, and the Lakers are going to play the Spurs. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching.